sex with somebody. Nope.
In these shoes? Actually, yes, these shoes are designed for it.
Well, maybe we'll do the Foxtrot Hustle or the Wagon Wheel Waltz 2C.
Honey, that's good writing. That sounds really fun. And remember, just throw the performance away. Just throw it away. Be very flazé-da about it. You know what I mean?
Well, grab a partner. Hold them tight.
Heartbreak feels good in a place like this. 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's time for an episode of Race Chaser Classique.
Classique.
Let's go all way back to season 7. Before tap cards.
Forever. Dog.
Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome back to Race
Race
Chaser,
Chaser.
Classique.
Classique.
Doom,
Doom, doom, doom, doom.
A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
Okay, she's still got it. The girl's still kicking. My name's Alaska. What's yours?
Kick me in the fucking throat. My name's Willam. Hi. God
You
damn.
know what? Willow Pill who? We would like to transport you back in time. Back to a time when Bosco was just a chocolate syrup. Bosco! That's right. We are
Willow
queuing
pill
the
was just
time
a sapling
machine.
and half a pill. Sapling, half a pill.
We have delved back into Classique, which means we are back on season 7.
7. So you got the Delve Me Love.
The question I just keep asking is why? Why, God, why?
What do you mean? I love this episode. This is great. All the girls are forced to do something they don't want to do in ugly shoes. And it's the perfect way to get a re-entry back into season 7 with a healthy dose of salt. All these girls are bloated from the MSG and sodium. Last week, the girls were doing the John Waters thing.
Yes.
And that was a
Last
great
week.
episode.
It
too.
was literally like a year ago for us. But yeah.
In the mom multiverse, it was last week.
The mom multiverse.
So as I was saying last
The
week,
cinematic universe. The cinematic podcast universe. Yes.
no, it's Skinamaxic for sure. So last week the girls did the John Waters thing. Ginger Minge slayed as Little Edie wanting the Eggman, and Rue asked all the girls who they thought she should leave, and even though Fame has been very nice to everybody, they were all like, Fame, doing it for the fame.
Yes, it was like a Lady Gaga album. I mean, it was just the fame.
Yeah, they did a little Demi Lovato number, not sure which, and Miss Fame hit the house. So this episode is Prancing Queens, and that's when the girls are gonna prance.
Yes, prance for the dolls, prance I say.
We start with the mirror message. You want to read it in your best Fame voice?
Continue to inspire. You are incredible. I love you, Fame.
Mark!
Kennedy's like, okay, that's very nice, but clean that shit off. Let's go.
Well, I love her Kennedy's droll misdirect. She says, with that being said, clean that shit off the mirror.
Now, I have to commend Violet here because Violet says, you know what? Miss Fame, she was fucking fierce and she was flawless and it's too soon for her to go. And she says, there are a few girls here who are less deserving in her estimation.
Yeah, but then again, like less than a minute later, Katya says something about not relying on being a one trick pony anymore. And Fame was kind of, her trick was the runway. And being beautiful.
Well, she
So
was really good at that.
the time is now to have multi-talents.
Oh, and Miss Fame went home 7th, so that's pretty girl placement. It tracks.
Pretty girl placement. I mean, it's such a responsibility to go home 7th, as I did, as Alyssa did, as Fame did. Pretty girl placement it's a cross we
Yeah.
bear. It's a La Croix cross.
You've got to
with pearl
be a
studs.
gorgeous doll.
You have to.
Yeah.
You definitely have to.
Doll check-in, doll check-in.
Mm-hmm.
The
So-
other queens think that Violet could have been in the bottom.
But her dress
because
was
she
so
didn't.
ugly. Remember, it was ugly
I
dress.
know.
And
She
I feel
knocked
like-
it out with that.
Pearl's dress and whoever she lip synced against Fame's, their dresses weren't ugly enough. They were like looks, I thought.
Yes.
Like very Gilded Age of Matte.
Very that. Very
So the next day the
gilded
girls walk.
glamour. You will
Gilded
never be
glamour.
gilded glamour.
You will never be
But
Gilded
can
Glamour.
you
That's
do-
Billy Lamour's older sister.
But can you do gilded glamour? So you think you can serve gilded glamour?
Honey, that ain't gold leaf, that's mold leaf.
Honey, so now I'm a Gilded Age hooker. Oh, so
Girl, go cut that Gilded Gilda and Gild out there.
Gilda.
Fame did leave all the notes for all the girls. She says, Pearl, I love you. See you in New York City. She says, Violet, you're
Yes.
perfect.
See you in the
Um,
magazines. Okay, well, it's the top 6. Don't you know that you're top 6, the famous Britney Spears song. We get a video message from RuPaul. Ladies, you want to prance with somebody? Somebody who loves you? Well, if you can't love yourself, switch partners, because it's time to look at drag from both sides now. Cha, cha, cha. So steeped in mystery, I couldn't possibly decipher.
This mini challenge is great. It's the girls getting free cosmetic surgery on themselves with a roll of Scotch tape. Have you ever done this?
Do you think that those video messages are just Tom Campbell just spitballing? Or do you think it's written by like the team, like the challenge directors?
I don't know the people well enough to have an opinion on that, I'd say. But
If it's coming out of RuPaul's mouth, I think it's from Tom.
I mean that's a fair estimation. You can see her listening in her ear and Tom talking in the control room from the
Mhm.
stage when you're on the runway because it's like glass. My season anyway, you could see it.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I have not done cosmetic surgery with a roll of Scotch tape. I have not.
It's fun. It's the best way to like get a pig nose in a photo. Just a little over the ear, under the nose.
Honey, this look was a little under the nose for me. Who really? Okay, these catchphrases are really funny.
The fake housewives of Drag Race catchphrases.
Yes.
They all throw them at him. Pearl says, "Some people may call me a slut, but I'm also an alcoholic."
Who's the?
What would yours be if you had one?
I don't know. This is really hard. I need a team of writers. I need
really?
a team of orangutans at typewriters to come
No,
up
I
with
know you
it.
got one in there in a file. I mean, I feel like I can come up with one.
What?
Okay. Destiny turns on a dime. Destiny turns on a dime, but turn me around, you can bounce a quarter off it.
Do you want to know why I'm in such a good mood?
Yeah.
Because I'm high.
That works too. I like that.
It's like a
Yeah, we both reference Drag Race. They love us.
unafraid to reference her. Okay.
Violet says,
Well-
when times get tough, I just breathe through my nose. I was trying
Not
to do that this
bad.
weekend,
Some of
but I
these
had
are
an iceberg
funny.
up there.
Who was successful in the plastic surgery department?
I thought Violet
Kelly
looked
Mantle?
great. that was a dig.
Honey, I love it.
Honey, I love So RuPaul says Violet Chachki won, and that means that Violet gets to sign the teams for the Maxi Challenge. which
Wait, but
is
why did Kennedy... Why did Kennedy in the fucking 20-minute quick drag just decide, like, I'm going for beauty? I'm
Girl,
going for beauty. She
she's doing
just
the
did
Jasmine
tape on the
Masters beard.
forehead.
yeah.
She just did tape on the forehead, and she just was like, I'm gonna be pretty. I'm just gonna be pretty for this.
I don't know. Maybe the tape didn't look great against her skin, and she was like, "This looks hokey pokey."
Well, she looked beautiful, is the point.
Her catchphrase is so funny to me.
It was
Kennedy,
kind of.
I may not be the best cookie in the cookie jar, but at least I taste good. Miss Davenportia.
She's wonderful.
So sickening.
So this
So-
maxi challenge is
Yeah.
the girls dancing, prancing their padded asses off in pairs. They're doing mashups, the Tango Vogue, the Charleston Twerk, and the Country Robot. And the queens are going to be in
Yeah.
half man, half woman drag.
For some reason, inexplicably. Why?
I don't know, but like this is one of those things that straight people think is hilarious, and I've been asked to do twice for auditions in 20 years. So I get it. I don't know why people
Straight
keep writing
people get their life off of this. This is like
dummies.
old-timey, like circus era.
Jim Bailey. Yeah.
Yes.
Old
Like,
school.
oh my gosh, it's capable of being... Oh, it's ultra-binary. There is no binary, but this challenge is ultra-binary. Yes, for sure.
So the teams wind up. We're gonna save something for after the break. We don't want to spoil it.
I don't want to give away any secrets. Bye. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
So the teams for this challenge are Violet and Katya, Ginger and Trixie, and Kennedy and Pearl. And Trixie is immediately miffed, and they throw the music in behind her, and she's like, Ginger can't sew and she can't dance. And
You're
I
a
can.
bottom who can't host.
You're a
Way
bottom who
harsh,
can't
Ty.
host with IBS.
You're a Rue girl who can't sew.
Or dance.
Way harsh, Ty. This is Ginger's struggling, or at least she's giving the very smart produced illusion of suffering through this challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's smart. I think she put her producer hat on and she said, I'm going to undersell myself as a dancing talent in order to then appear like, oh my God, I've overcome something and I did great. Because she does a really good job. We'll get to it.
In the practice, do you think she does a really good job?
She does a good job at acting like she doesn't know how to dance and panicking, but she does great.
Yeah, I feel like the rehearsals are not that misleading. They're making everybody look like they're doing bad.
What about Kim Johnson?
Don't know who the hell she is.
She's Australian. She's from Dancing with the Stars.
I think that her and Carson Kressley have
Fabulous Fridays.
a wonderful rapport.
And can we please shout out Violet Chachki's like workroom hair? Like she just
shout
put
it out.
under. She put it under pin curls. Put on.
Tell me
a
30
wig,
things you like
then
about it.
Then took it out, and it's just these soft, bouncing and behaving curls. Her hair is gorgeous. Okay, so some of the girls are having a little more luck than others when it comes to dancing. RuPaul says to Violet, well, you had a little trouble with rhythm and timing, Violet, so...
Violet says, actually, I'm an aerial performer, so...
Well, I'm just going to turn it out. Well, those are famous last words. Why are they coming so hard at Vi?
Because there's only 6
God.
girls left, and they need to, they need to give us some stakes. They can't just say, okay, we're going to give it to that pretty girl. Make it that obvious.
Pretty girl placement.
I think that
Do the pretty girl rock,
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 do the pretty
rock. Kennedy and Pearl's rehearsal goes, it seems like it's going okay until Pearl starts twerking. And at that point, someone should just cut the lights.
Kill the lights. If you can't twerk, just try and move your legs. That's Kennedy's advice.
In the dark.
Just try and shake your legs.
Mm-hmm.
Violet
and Katya's rehearsal.
Pale needs to straighten those legs. I love Kim Johnson's accent.
It's very that, yeah. We should make Courtney's stronger. Where did hers go?
Well, she's very international.
She is. Like the pancakes. that she calls her buttocks. I'm kidding. She's on a fitness journey. Katya is totally overwhelmed with this choreography, and she's a bit of like, you know, a deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
She's not exactly projecting confidence with her face in general. She's projecting it's
My
it's
favorite
it's
thing.
very like, get me to a meeting.
Oh my God.
Well,
My favorite thing about Katya in this episode is she keeps being like, "Oh fuck," right in Kim Johnson's face, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my, I'm so sorry." But she's like,
it's very clear in this rehearsal that Violet picked the right partner in Katya because they're both the most skilled and agile with their bodies, other than Kennedy.
yes.
I think,
Absolutely.
and Violet can't get this hop, skip, jump, scotch shuffleboard off the buffalo
Little hop,
And they-
scotch, boop,
and-
scoop.
boogie, and they keep showing it over and over. And sometimes the tiniest moves are the hardest. Do you ever notice that?
Honey, I know that to be so.
Cassie, don't release the wrist.
Ginger and Trixie are, they're going for it. For some reason, they decide that Ginger's getting lifted. Okay.
Girl.
What? Okay, no, go off. Why not?
That's
And it
like-
ends up working. I mean, Trixie does drop her, but it works in the final thing.
No, it doesn't. At all. Did you not watch? I literally just watched.
It wasn't a lift. It was like, I'm helping you down off the thing, which I thought ended up being successful.
Trixie was ushering a clown off of a hay bale. She was not dancing at that point or doing choreo. That was ushering. At best.
What's wrong with that?
Ushering and gesturing. That wasn't a performance.
What do you think world famous superstar Usher does? He ushers in an amazing show every
Bitch,
time.
he can
So-
roller skate, sing, and give herpes at the same time, okay? Don't compare Ginger Minj to Usher. She is no Usher.
You will never be on Usher's level.
She
Do
is-
not
she-
compare yourself
Trick-
to Usher.
Trixie is ushering a verb, and Usher is a proper noun, honey.
Very proper.
Usher that dick into my house.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The lift seems illogical. It seems like,
It's
What-
just trying to mess with them. I think it was deep production, and it was like, give them something.
girl,
Give
did you
them
see
something.
Lion King? Did Timon try to lift Pumbaa? No.
Well,
It didn't work like that. I think that the next day the queens are all in defeated dancer mode, and they all realize that they have a 1 in 3 chance of lip syncing
well, okay.
because they're being judged as pairs.
Well, so they think, but every time we thought that on season 5, they would be like, you performed in groups, but you will be judged as individuals every single time. And I was like, will you just judge us as a group? Because our fucking group was good.
Well, I had this confusion because, like, were they ever told they were going to be judged individually?
I don't know, because like it says here, it seems to be a surprise when it is revealed that they're going to be judged in pairs.
Right.
Well, my season we were judged in pairs for our pair competition. Maybe they just couldn't judge your season in pairs because you were too shoddy.
Slapdash.
Slapdash.
I do it so much better than you.
A dragonfly.
Ginger said she was up all night trying to learn the choreography, and
Well, it worked.
yeah, she
We'll get
she
to
nailed she nailed the robot, but she's nervous as hell, and you can tell. These mirror chats, Violet says that she's trying to be nice to everybody, and the girls were like, "Why start now?" But I think
She's
Violet,
trying.
I think Violet is realizing that this is the point that there are cameras and she is on TV.
She took the note because a lot of the girls
did.
said, you're kind of abrasive and your confidence is great, but the way you deliver it can come across a certain way. And she's taken the note, and Katya's like, wow, you're so nice, and you were so fun to work with. So as she gets the note, she's evolving throughout the season.
Mhm. We love an arc.
Now, I also, Ginger Minge is wearing a Star Booty t-shirt. Just saying. Why? Okay.
I think it's half and half because everybody has been asked to do this at some point by some dumb photographer. You know, like do half drag, half non-drag. They did a whole book of it. Remember all those New York girls did like half
Oh,
crunch
yeah,
and
I do
munch?
remember that.
Yeah, they all did it. And that was like, I think during this era, kind of, because it was before the Magnus thing.
So it's like one of those like makeup trends that they want to grab onto and do a challenge about. I mean, I get it. And it is, you know, we'll talk about the runway. Let's get to the runway because first of all, RuPaul, oh fine, we have to take a break. God damn, Classique.
Sorry.
These Classique breaks, they just break at the most inopportune times. We were just about to talk about RuPaul. It's fine. Let's take a break. And if you're on Mom Plus, well, we'll be right back because there's no ads.
No ads, all ass.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So, whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
We are back and we're on the main stage. RuPaul is in a lovely, lovely, I think it's a Mackie with a reveal.
She was playing. They said, you know what? Let's gag them a little bit. Let's really give them something today.
But I mean, as soon as she walked out, you could tell there was going to be a reveal because the front of the dress. Girl, look at the front of the dress. You can tell it's a dress with a sheet under it. Look at it. There's a point in the front that's dangling. No.
Oh.
I very much
Chicago's
so
Mackie
doubt.
doll.
It's gold. She barely has a lip on. The eye is soft. The hair is beautiful. I'm not in love with this makeup, and it's hard for me to find something bad to say ever about Matthew's work, but like it just doesn't look like it looks like girl drag.
I like it.
Of course you do. What about these girls?
RuPaul can go soft. Matthew likes to, play on the spectrum of deep, heavy drag to like soft and supple.
Buttercup inside of a tulip willow. Yeah, like see that thing in the front that's just swinging, like making
Why
it
do you
obvious.
think they did? Why do you think they did the tearaway? Just because you don't need a reason. You don't.
Because she saw her face and she's like, I'm gonna need something to get him away from my face.
Excuse me, she looks exquisite.
She does. She looks fine. I just don't like it. I'm not saying her makeup's bad. I don't like her face.
Okay. Michelle Visage.
And Carson's under eye highlight is way too heavy. She is
she is a fair amount.
Baked.
Yeah.
He looks like Nancy
Rachel
Reagan.
Harris. Oh my god. Rachel Harris is also there. She's very funny. And the iconic Alyssa Milano. I'm pregnant Alyssa Milano.
Yes.
Said, honey, I'm doing Drag Race. Yes, I'm about to pop, but you know what? She looks radiant. I love Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa loves a drag queen. She ran up to me on the Stars Born carpet and said what a good job I did in the movie. And she's like, I was like, are you in it too? She's like, no, my husband knows Bradley. Then she introduced me to her husband, who's his agent. And I was like, oh, okay, hi. I need one of those. And he's just like, you'll probably get one after the movie. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Thanks, Toots.
Alyssa was so cute, though. Really tiny.
We
Who's
adore
the boss?
her.
Applesauce.
This runway, this half and half drag is ugly and terrible. If I was a girl and I saw that they tried to make me wear those shoes, I would revolt. just like I did in the wrestling
Well, the
challenge.
shoes were revolting.
They were. Revoltclothing.com.
Okay. Let's talk about
Pearl.
these
Peel.
runways.
Let's talk about Peel. Both sides look gorgeous. Peel.
Peel.
Ooh, girl, we're gonna make you look like Miss Emma Peel. Pearl is told by Rachel Harris she looks like Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake or something like that, some diatribe. This is
Okay. Okay.
it's crazy
so-
to look at. Like he should have half a bow tie, I feel like, or she should have half a bow
Mama.
tie. I'm just
Mom,
not feeling
baby.
any of these looks. Kennedy's is
Okay,
okay because it's got
okay.
fringe, and Violet looks
All
good,
right.
and Katya. But like, let's talk about all of
Okay.
them.
Okay. Well, we'll go through one by one.
Let's.
Now, clearly, they were given this half suit. Okay.
I think they're by
that was provided.
They're by Leslie Uggams' new diffusion line called Fuggums, because they're
Okay.
fucking ugly and they're fucking all these girls with these outfits. Fuggums by Leslie Uggams.
This is the start of on Drag Race them like providing you with stuff. This is that they provided them this sort of base suit, and then I guess what?
It's not the start of it. They provided you stuff in season 5. They provided season 3 girls with stuff. This is not
I
the.
provided them with great dance moves in that outfit that they gave me.
And you're providing yourself right now with a delusion.
Convince yourself. Let's go back to season 5.
No.
Girl, fuck this season.
No,
Fuck this season.
Girl,
You
what
both-
is this run?
you started a
is
mission when you started
this?
this podcast. You said every episode.
Baby.
This episode is
okay.
terrible.
Okay,
Kennedy has
okay.
a chin strap on one side. And,
Come on, chin strap. No, this is great. Okay.
and I do
No.
love Kennedy's outfit. She does look great.
Why? Okay. Why
Tell me.
would you not go all the way? Why would you not put a tie on the men's suit side?
I don't get it.
It's
I do not get it.
baffling. Why would you not put a sock on, which some of the girls do, we'll get to them, but why would you not put a sock on the suit side of the costume? And why wouldn't you wear a flat on the one side? That's what I would do, and I would just walk all cattywampus.
Girl.
It's very strange, but let's talk. Okay. Yes, Kennedy has come on, chin strap. Yes, the fringe helps.
The fringe definitely
Let's talk
helps.
about what's successful about these looks. Okay.
I like Kennedy's Billy D. Williams mustache and the fringe on
Yes.
her outfit. I think hers is a successful put together look. Presentation wise, she doesn't look like she's apologizing on the runway like some of the girls,
Yes.
or like being hokey pokey with it. But I mean,
if you had long hair out of drag, it's actually hard to talk about because it's like this is an ultra binary challenge. It's
Just
like
take your time.
what is a man and what is a woman? But like if you had long hair out of drag, couldn't you take a little like short wig and just do half of it just to make it all drag? A little like man wig.
I guess one could if one
That's what I would
desired.
do. For me,
Uh-huh.
that's what I would do. If I had like long hair that was snatched up, because that is like feminizing, and so you're trying to be like masculinizing on the one side.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that is an option if we ever have to do this challenge for the Race Chaser Presents.
There's a picture of me at Drag Strip 66 where I did half and half drag, but it wasn't like I'm a man and a woman. I was beauty on one
You were
side,
garbage and
then
trash.
I was monster on the other side, and like I drew my eye really big and like a big tooth fake mouth.
Oh,
If anyone has this picture, it was really good. I was very impressed with myself.
oh, okay.
Ginger
is
Trixie and Ginger are doing country category.
they're doing Needle in a Gay Stack, Country Girls.
Yes.
Trixie has brown hair, a little Britney Spears sundress, and a cowgirl hat. Her boy outfit has he looks like kind of like a fundamentalist or a Quaker on one side. He's got this thick
Okay.
thick, what's it called? Sideburn. I wish his girl side of the hat had like a flower on the side of the hat or something because it's just a hat.
To
And
feminize.
yeah. Or I wish
Yeah.
one of the girls had like a church fan and was covering her boy side of the face, or like, you know, because seeing the boy
Yes.
side while you're on the girl side just takes you out of it. And it's just like, I mean, Ginger's outfit is so scoochy on the one side as a girl, and there's not much detail. And then on the boy side, it's like a black suit with some piping, but like it's
Piping.
piping. What do you think of Violet and Katya's outfits? I think these are the most successful. They look slick and they look together.
It comes down to these details, and you know that. I mean, Violet and Katya really know their way around some fucking drag, but I think Violet, her attention to detail really paid off. She added a little bow tie,
The garter,
on the suit side. She customized
the
it.
glove, the flowers. Like I think
she
that
wore a sock. So it wasn't like a weird dance heel, or at least it didn't represent that way from a distance. Beautiful.
yeah,
This is hard as a runway to judge because they kind of had to match one another in a way because they were pairs that
The
were
good-
going to be dancing.
if you notice though, all the comments on the outfits were cut from the judging, the judging's adjudications. There's no comments about the outfits, probably because everybody was like, well, these aren't our outfits. You know,
Right.
they were all provided. So nobody was bashing the outfits in the category for this judging. But I think Katya's outfit is great because it has movement at the bottom. It shows the garter. It shows her. I love it. Katya and Violet win this for me runway wise.
And Katya did what she does best. She gave it a
Gave it a
character.
character.
But she really does. She goes that sort of straight douche kind of thing for the guy side, which is very smart because you're selling it every way you can. It's like when you're doing Donna Summer and Barbara Streisand. And
What
you
you're
paint
selling is
yourself-
not what I am selling.
And
Honey,
Violet
what
was
you're selling, you can't even give it away, neighbor.
Violet did wear a different shoe.
She
She
did.
wore a
She
red
did.
bump. I think
Because
she was
she's
the only
cunty
one.
and stunty.
Yeah, because she's saying I'm not wearing that ugly 2.5 inch character heel. Who the fuck do you think I am, Nina West?
Oh my.
Because she wears character heels in Hairspray, the musical on tour now.
Yes. Well,
So these
okay.
performances for the girls, where they get to do their little shimmy shake, it's a
Michelle
dance-
is reporting live from the Form Decor Lounge.
and the other
Very
queens.
expensive chairs. If this episode existed nowadays, there would have been a secondary runway, like a dedicated runway that wasn't just your challenge costume.
I mean, you don't
To
know
me.
that, but you can say it
To me.
to
Because
me.
now they love a separate runway. And they're like,
I-
give the girls 40 minutes and flip into something else, babe.
I love Toomey. They always replace the zippers.
To me,
To me.
suitcases.
Yeah. So the Kirk Kennedy and Pearl doing the Charleston twerk. Pearl is really selling it in her face and is more impressive in the performance than the rehearsal. I don't know if she's nailing everything.
Imagine
100%.
that.
And misdirect. Can you believe it on a reality TV show?
Imagine being better after having done it multiple times rather than having a camera on you the first time you're trying it. I can't believe it. But Kennedy and Pearl sort of, they kind of butted heads a little when they first started working together on this. And on stage, they both have let it all go. They have chemistry. They're hitting it. I thought they did a great job.
In the same way that Pearl on the last challenge was kind of herky jerky with not getting her not getting her line.
It was a little hokey pokey, herky
jerky. She wasn't really picking up her cues because Fame may have been late or something else. There didn't look like there, as I said, there didn't look like that there was any
Remember.
it didn't look like there was any like forgetfulness. It seemed very well planned, even if the
Yes.
agility level wasn't out of 10. It was great. It was
Yes.
now Ginger and Trixie doing the country robot. They don't seem to miss a beat either, but it's just not as good. It's like, okay, this is a country part, this is a twerk part, this is a country part. And when Trixie tries to lift Ginger off of that bale of hay, it's more of a don't lose your footing while you step down off this 12-inch
Hay
barrel
bale.
of hay, 12 to
Yeah.
18-inch barrel of hay. But it is not a lift. Don't call it a lift. Elevators would get offended.
Don't call it a lift, my love. The problem here, and I think it was part of
Is
their
that they had
music
cameras
mix.
on. Oh.
The problem the problem here was they would sort of pause before it went into the
The country
flip.
or yep.
Yeah,
I
because they
agree.
started country and then went into like a techno robot, but they would like sort of drop character and just stand still, and that was not successful. To me, Suitcases, you should have maintained the character of country and then drop it when it goes into robot, but don't just like stand
Yeah.
there waiting for the music to change.
I do get what they were trying to do because the robot always starts out like in one stiff position and then goes, but like the mix did not help, the editing did not help. They were not doing Trixie and Ginger any favors because they knew Trixie was going home at this point.
Yeah, I think the writing was on the wall for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Trixie was not aware of the writing on the wall, but I think that's where they were making
She
this
can't
all
read.
go to.
Uh, Violet and Gotcha do the Tango Vogue, and this is just
Tango
like,
Vogue.
this is easy. I feel like there's a drink called Tango somewhere in Australia or Europe.
Mango Tango, honey.
Honey. I think Katya doing the splits and Violet dancing her ass off is, the best performance of the evening. They got it together.
They had
It's
chemistry.
fluid,
They knew how to dance.
feet on the
They knew how
furniture.
to give it. It was sexual. It was sexy. It was characterized. They had these deep, low extensions. And that's just their hair. They did great.
Yeah, I'm not mad. Ruth says, "Oh my gag, amazing job, ladies."
Yes.
And then we get into the judges' feedback. Feedback. Oh.
This is the birth of Flase Da, everyone. The birth. The birthplace. The origin of Flazida.
Here's the thing. Everybody knew what she meant. She may not have said the right words, but we all knew what she meant. And they
Yes,
made
of
it.
course.
They humiliated this girl.
RuPaul was like, "That's good. Repeat that. What did you just say? We need something to spice up this season." Do you remember? Is there something a little off about this season? Like going from
Yeah, it's an odd
going
number
from-
season. We all know about the odd number seasons, honey.
but going from season 14
Yeah.
and just herky jerkying back to this, it seems
Wait,
a little dry. Like sometimes when you eat chicken and it's a little dry, like it's a
herky
little
jerky,
bit. Like,
herky jerky, Charleston Twerky.
yeah, yes, Mango Tango.
Yeah, got it.
Mango Tango. Because at the time, everyone was saying season 7 is the worst season of Drag Race. It's unwatchable. Lady Bunny has a song where she says, season 7, we slept through it. This year, Logo really blew it.
Oh, clown.
It was the common perception that this was kind of a lull. Do you feel that going back and watching it?
I feel that people have that opinion because there were a lot of epic fails this season, like Shakespeare, and some of this challenge made all the girls look bad and sad. None of them were smiling this episode because they hated their faces and outfits. So, like, I think there's a lot of things that made the show because the show shines because of the performances by the girls, and there were
the queens,
and there were some dastardly horrible things on that main stage this season. That some of the outfits were bad, some of the performances were bad, the breakdown, some of the challenges were meant to put the girls in precarious situations where they did not perform well, and guess what, they got it. trying to make the girls memorize iambic pentameter or whatever. Just like,
Pentameter.
shut the fuck up, bitch. I know what I meant. To me, carry on, suitcase. Put this whole episode in and lose it. Rollerboard, waterboard, the rollerboard.
I also want to say that these episodes were shorter. The current season episodes are an hour of content, and this was 40 minutes. And also,
You're trying to tell us to wrap it up?
no, of these 6 queens, we know 5 of them a lot better now, and we're watching an older version of them where they haven't sort of blossomed into the sort of public-facing entertainer that we know today. So it feels very dry because it's not the Trixie or the Violet or the Ginger that we've since seen on our TV. Does that make sense?
Yeah, some of them blossomed into stink roses.
And and this is not a reflection at all on the queens themselves, because really, if you look at the cast, it is a heavy-hitting, very stacked cast of amazing entertainers. I think the problem lies with the challenge. The challenge producers were trying a little bit. They were trying a little bit this season, and I don't think it was successful. But that's not a reflection on the girls. But this girl, let Violet fucking wear something. Don't put her in a fucking half and half suit from fucking. But she still looked good.
The Kennedy comments are from Carson. She said she looked bored, but Alyssa's like, no, she looked effortless twice. Alyssa Milano repeats herself. She is the boss.
Diana Ross. Michelle reads Trixie's dangling bottom eyelash, quote unquote.
You still have that Trixie dangling Michelle is openly disdaining Trixie. She's like, just to note, you still have it, even though I told you I didn't like it.
Yes.
Very that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Katya is told that she loves this black fantasy, and that it looks very coquettish. And not coquette like the French, coke head-ish.
Come on.
Just to be concise.
Come on.
And Rachel Harris says Katya's boy side looks like a hot dioche.
Douche.
Which is like brioche.
Douchelander. Mm-hmm. Alyssa Milano says to Violet, you're an absolute work of art. You look handsome, you look smart, you're a walking work of art. Mm-hmm. And she says her extensions were low and really great. But RuPaul is like, everyone was so good, I don't know what to do.
I think she knows what to do.
When in doubt, send Trixie home. I mean, she's done it before.
Trixie's got enough homes by now that she doesn't mind probably being sent home. She's got a whole
and
fucking
Trixie Motel.
Pepto-Bismol motel. I just drove by it and took a picture. Yeah, I think that Ginger and who's the other one? Trixie should be very worried at this point because Violet and Katya are declared the winner.
But the thing is, they're not. Like, Trixie in Untucked was like, I think I'm going to win the challenge. Like, literally thought that she was going to win. And I think it was very close across the board, and there were little things that put Violet and Katya over the top as the winner and put Ginger and Trixie in the bottom. I think it came down to runway.
Honey, Trixie was looking in a mirror that only told her what she wanted to hear. Because she was not going to win looking like that, honey.
Wall.
Not in the least.
There's a lot of he pronouns being thrown around. Did you notice this?
Yes.
I always literally do it on accident.
I think they refer to Pearl as he on the main stage.
Yeah, Michelle.
Never, unless it's a drag king, my toots. Never use he pronouns when you're talking about drag or drag adjacency to me. Mm-hmm. On Drag Race, on the main stage, everyone is a her. Fucking Duncan is a her. Like the directors, like everybody is a woman.
The wig. Oh, she's cute on you. Everything is a her.
Everything is a her. Everywhere you look,
I just saw a messy
everywhere
man.
everywhere you look on this outfit, there's a her. Okay, why don't we take a break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, Violet and Katya are deemed the winners, and they each win a gown from Mountbatten Concepts and a gift card from Klein Epstein Parker. Oh, the binary is strong here. And this is another just like whiplash because we came from the most trans season ever, where literally everyone is like non-binary and like just the... And this is like, well, you're half man and you're half woman, and here's a prize that reflects that. It's the binary is strong with this episode.
Very, very, very.
Did you notice the well, okay, I think it happens in the lip sync. The bottom two are Trixie and Ginger. Great lip sync song though.
Yeah,
You
it's
got to show me love.
It's Show Me Love, which is credited to Robin S., but this version that they play is the studio version, and it's actually sung by Andrea Martin, who's written a bunch of songs. She just recently passed away, but I guess Robin S., her story is that she had the flu when she recorded Show Me Love, and that's why it may not sound like her, but it's actually Andrea Martin, and everybody's come out about it since.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and Andrea has this signature tag at the end of her. Oh, she goes up at the end. She's like, "That's my tag. That's my tag. You always have a tag," and it's there. And when Andrea Martin died, I just watched went down a rabbit hole of her songs, like harmonica songs, and I think she did escape stuff and a bunch of stuff. And you can hear it. It's like, oh, okay, that's not Robin S. Because you look at Robin S. singing it live, and you're like, that's not her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They did that to Martha Wash too.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Yes, they
yeah.
did.
Black
Robert
Box.
Savitili's the same guy did it to Michelle Visage.
Right.
He did it to everybody, and he got away with it.
Lovely day.
Mhm. So Ginger during this lip sync is very passionate. She's showing the love. She's reaching out for empty hands. She's doing everything. Trixie is, the times that they do cut away to her, they're not doing her any favors. They're making her look like a Thorgy blowing in front of a used car a lot.
Yeah, I think Ginger, I mean, this was a very serviceable lip sync. I think they both did a very good job.
They need to use the service entry.
Service elevator.
This is not something that I would have tipped either girl for, except you know what? I would have tipped him. I would have told him get off the stage.
Now, Ginger gives this hair flip at the very last moment, and I think, I think that weighed heavily because she was like, "I'm giving it all, and my hair is fucking on." Okay?
It did weigh heavily. That was 18 ponytails
Yes, God.
from OBT Beauty for sure.
Bundles on bundles.
So
you put the tree in country. What is that like a? Is that supposed to be like a cunt joke? When she tells Trixie to go away, you put the tree in country.
I think it's that she already used her Trixie go home line the first time she sent Trixie home, and this time it's just, oh, country something tree. You get it. You went home before. Goodbye.
I think it's like saying you put the cunt in country, but she's saying the other part of the word because you can't say cunt.
She should have said, you put the try in country.
Oh.
Because Trixie tried it.
Honey, she tried it, darling.
Yeah, this RuPaul exit quip does not make any sense, but we get it.
We get it.
Ginger Minge is here with us to dispel some Minge foe. She's got the gift of gab and she's coming in hot.
Well, let's take a listen to some Ginger
Minge
foe.
You got to be paired with Trixie again for the ballroom challenge where you were doing half and half male female, and that was ballroom, alternative drag. It was a lot. Was that episode kind of worrisome at all?
No, this is the episode that always pisses me off.
Why?
Because it made me look like such a liar to anybody out there who knew me, because I had this background in theater. Like, I'm not a dancer, but I know how to dance. I'm not a seamstress by any means, but I can pull together a costume from pieces. Right. And so when they came in, they jiggled around like which group was doing what at this point. Like you're gonna do this dance and you're gonna do this dance. No, wait, let's switch that and da da da. So Trixie and I ended up with this country robot, and I'm like, well, that sounds stupider than any of the rest of them, but it'll be fun. It'll be fine. Then country we get robot. Into the rehearsal, and like we're just standing there on the side while the choreographers are showing us what to do. And 3 seconds in, cut, and Carson goes, "Ginger, you look so worried." And I said, "What? It's been 3 seconds. My eyes are adjusting. Like, I haven't, like, nothing has happened yet."
So they were pushing that storyline from the get.
Well, and I didn't get it, but I was like, okay, whatever. So then they go again, and again they cut, and they go, "Ginger, you look really nervous about this." And I said, well, the only thing that's making me nervous is that we're not going to get through it in time because we keep stopping. And right. I knew we only had half an hour to do it. And then we, it went on from there and everything was fine. And then we went and did the performance. And I thought we nailed it. Like, I thought it was really good. I thought we did a great job. The audience was very receptive. Like, there was nothing bad that went wrong. And it didn't click in my head, oh, maybe they're trying to get rid of Trixie at this point. Or maybe they're trying to not have, like, another Bianca who just kind of sails through and they want to, like, make me, like knock me down so I can come back. I didn't know how any kind of reality TV worked.
Right.
So I was genuinely, like, shook, I guess, whenever we got to the critiques, and they could never tell us if we were going to be critiqued as a group or if we were going to be critiqued separately.
Sure.
Like, we didn't know until literally we went back on stage after Untucked. So we're in there in Untucked, and I'm sitting there going, okay, I can see how I've made just a few missteps, so I can be in the bottom. Whatever, that's fine. Mm-hmm. We all kind of agreed that Trixie was one of the better ones, so Trixie was probably going to be in the top, maybe win the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get out there, and it's like, oh, no, you're actually going to lip sync together, and one of you is going to send the other one home.
Girl.
And it was the first time in the whole competition where I had a full-on panic attack. I felt like, oh my gosh, I am not in control of what I do. I am not in control of the way that people perceive me or what happens to me in this competition. And I suddenly felt responsible for Trixie as well. It was a lot. It was such a mind fuck in that moment. It was fun, and I got a good story out of it because it was the last episode that my grandfather saw before he passed away. Aww. And he was so funny because he wouldn't watch it. He was a good old Southern boy, you know. He wouldn't watch it with my mother and my grandmother when it would air. So he would DVR it, and he'd get up at like 3 a.m, make a cup of coffee, and sit there and watch it. But my mom would hear it, so she would come and sit in the dark in the kitchen and just watch him watching the show. Aww. And she loves to tell the story that, like, when it came down to that, it came down to me and Trixie, and my grandfather said, "You better beat that bitch's ass, baby. Send her home."
I love that.
So it was a sweet ending to, like, one of the most traumatic days of that experience for me.
Trixie Mattel sashaying away. Well, I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of her. And I don't think this is the end of her journey. Toots?
I feel like this lip sync should have been Ginger and Trixie versus Pearl and Kennedy. They should have made them both lip sync
Oh, like
against
a
each
good
other.
old 4-way.
Yeah, because then we would have seen what really should have transpired. Because everybody thinks they're lip syncing this week except for Trixie.
Yeah, no, she's using Jinx's perfume, which is called Delusion. She's like, I won, you guys. Like, did you watch Untucked?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Here's what happens. Let me give you a rundown. Everyone has a feeling that they're going home. Pearl is like, I just have a feeling I just have a feeling about this. Yeah, you can really feel it. You can really feel it when you're going to be in the lip sync.
I mean, the judges love Pearl, so the queens are all going on how they all want to fuck Pearl, and even Kennedy admits to having some lustings in her bustings.
Yes. Alyssa Edwards sends a little video message that she filmed in a hotel room. And she just gives full on Alyssa. She looks great.
Trixie keeps telling everybody how handsome we all are.
Well, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The camera people were really getting their lives framing up these shots of the half and half makeups because they would really center in, and they were just like in their film school fucking fantasy. They were like, this is it. Look, when I frame her this way, she looks like she looks like she's totally in drag, and then from the other side, looks like she's totally out of drag. They did some good work on that. Do we like this Untucked? This sort of serious ding, 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 ding. I always called it Treasure Island media editing because it's like black and white and kind of
This is the first year where they switched Untucked from like the gold bar and silver lounge to more like the more expose reality
like the band expose.
Hello. Do you think that Violet is right saying you don't need to believe in being defeated, you have to power through it even if you're confident enough? Like sometimes you just can't do shit.
I understand.
But you can't say that on TV. And if you say you can't do it, you better actually really be actually good at it so you can fuck with them.
Well, that's what Ginger was doing.
I don't think admitting
Ginger
defeat
was producing herself.
You think? Because Ginger's done musical theater for years. She can pick up choreo. She's
and
like,
she did.
She just
But and I don't know what she was going through at the time, whether she was like, I'm downplaying myself so I can perform better. But there are moments where it's like, this isn't my forte. This is hard for me. And recognizing that, if you let that sour your ability to like perform it, then that's the problem. But like, I don't know, being aware of the fact that it's not your forte, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Will Forte.
Leo Forte.
Oh yes, even more so. So Trixie's exit interview, she says, if they ask me to come back, I'm just going to stay home and play video games. I've had enough of this.
The test determined that was a lie. Because she comes back for All Stars, which we'll be covering in 6 years.
And then she hosts Queen of the Universe, too.
Right.
Queen of the Universe!
My favorite part of Trixie's exit interview is she said, I didn't even get to tap dance. She puts on tap shoes, and she tap dances alone, and they play sad piano music over it.
They were trying it. They were trying.
They really don't give a fuck about these girls. They don't.
Give them.
We do, thankfully. We give a huge fuck about the girls.
We give lots of fucks.
And if you want to give some fucks with us, you can stop by the Mom Podcast booth where you can get access to all the girls. You can stick a finger in them. You can get access to all the mom shows ad free in the booth. You just got to look for them. And many of them you can get tons of days early, exclusive bonus episodes. You like Felchin? We got that too. And there's a monthly video episode of this podcast called Chase Racer, and it's all video.
I'm going to get some emails.
We want to thank you so much for joining us for
Race Chaser Classique.
This week.
I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
Mhm.
And you know what? You mentioned it, but Mom Plus is the way to go. Well, we want to invite you to go to mompodcasts.plus because you can get your mom shows ad-free, a day early, bonus exclusive episodes, and monthly video episodes of us.
Mm-hmm. And
being
the Felch.
Race Chasems.
We'd love for you to write a review of our podcast on your podcast app. And don't forget to subscribe. And please take a minute to leave us a rating.
Do it. And you can follow the dolls on Instagram and Twitter at Willam at the Only Alaska 5000. And our Race Chaser account is at Race Chaser Pod and of course at Mom Podcasts. And we just started a TikTok at Mom Podcasts. So give that a follow as well.
Go talk those ticks. Additional bonus video content. We're doing a TikTok launch. Additional bonus video content of us doing drag challenges, playing dress up, and doing skit scats is available at patreon.com/Willam.
Yes, and just search using the hashtag Race Chaser. And you can email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
And we will be back next week with more discussion, dissection,
And dissemination.
Wow.
Season 7, we slept through it. This year logo really blew it.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for an entertainment and informational purposes only.
RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respected trademark and or copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast hosted by Alaska Thunderfucking Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.